are now 1 day into the 8 months of daylight saving time, meaning we'll have less sunlight in the morning, but an extra hour of daylight in the evening, like tonight.
Yes, and because of those of us who wear watches, the time change is good for local businesses, but experts question if it's good for your health.
What time is it? That seems to depend upon which local clock you consult. But one thing's for sure, it's daylight saving time, which means it's a busy week at Dahlkemper's Jewelry Connection.
People are bringing out their watches. Maybe they need a new battery. Maybe they need help resetting the day or date. Watches, like anything, can be very complicated or very simple.
Resetting watches isn't always easy, and directions vary by timepiece, so we needed some help.
I could do that. Swap a watch for me, or maybe a handful of watches. Got the gold watch,
Okay.
silver watch, the leather watch.
Catherine Dahlkemper says a shift toward digital and smartwatches has cut into the market, but she says the time-honored tradition of resetting watches is far from imperiled. A standard analog watch never goes out of style.
A lot of customers coming in, they don't want their wrist to vibrate when there's a text message or an email coming through. So there still is a large audience that likes a traditional, timeless, classic watch.
But is the time change a good idea? That depends on whom you ask. Studies show Americans are split by the issue, with sleep experts saying it might do more harm than good.
It's a fallacy to think of this thing that we call sleep debt. You can't pay back borrowing sleep from one night. You know, you can eventually get back to sort of a normal space, but every time you lose sleep, that sleep is gone forever.
As for Dahlkemper, she has a simple solution: year-round daylight saving time, even if it means she resets a few fewer watches.
And I would probably rather keep it year-round, just the same time. I don't like losing an hour of my sleep ever.
Frankly, I'm on board with her. The problem is that it's hard to get a consensus among Americans. Recent polls show about 45% of Americans favor year-round daylight saving time. About 20% or so say year-round standard time, and the rest don't care. And no matter what you do, you're going to upset somebody. That's how it goes. And actually, we tried this before, about 50 years ago. People didn't like it, and back to switching time we went. So who knows? But there was a bill in the Senate last year that cleared that would make for year-round daylight saving time. The House, though, didn't vote on it. So if it's going to happen, it's got to be all restarted.
It has been very controversial, that's for sure. But when you walk out and it's still light out there, that is a big boost.
I am with you, 100%. Last